Right, this is the floor we're going to be doing. Just giving it a quick wipe down, get the dust off top, and we're ready to go. And these are the herringbone tiles, and they will go sort of like this. So you set them at a 45, you set them out like that, and then you just continue the pattern. Right, we'll let this, we'll give this a wipe, let it dry, and we'll set it out and get it crack on with it. Right, what I want to do first is see what this is like for square. So we put this tray in yesterday, and then I just want to check it against this door line. So I'm just going to use this laser. I've just been sent this, a lasgoo, new lasgoo laser, LG30. I'll talk about it later on once I've tested it out. We haven't tried it yet really. I've had it on I've done a few little bits with it. So I'm just going to set it down here. We're going to use this for square. So I'm going to set it against this tray, and then it'll square it up with this. So it'll give me a square line. I'll just pull it back a little so I can measure off it. So I've got that, and then this will be square, so all I need to do is put my tape in and measure here. 10mm, 10mm, 10mm. Yeah, so we know this is going to be quite square. It's a little bit out, it was just a little bit less than 10mm there. So I'm going to square off this tray with herringbone, and we'll work it that way, then down. And then if this wall's out, it'll get covered by its skirting anyway, so it won't really matter too much. Yeah, I'd rather have it straight in here and a little bit out of that, nice and square on tray. So that's what we're going to do. So what you want to be doing when you're putting these herringbones down, you need something that's 45 degrees. I'll just put that there, and then we'll go off that with 45. So it'll start like this. I'm going to put point at the corner to my tray. We'll go against that, and then what I'll do is I'll come that way with it. So I'll just pull that a bit down. Make sure I can fit that in. I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap at this top, because I know skirting's going to cover me. And that's pretty much it. And then we just continue pattern from there. So what I'll do is I'll just mark out where my square's going to go, and then we'll get some adhesive mixed and we'll start it off. So I'm just going to put a spread on here. See if I want it. So I'm going to come back a bit off here because there's a skirting board going to be covering it. I'll just square that up to around here, and then we're going to test it with the other one. I'll get a bit more in that corner. And I'll have one like this. I'm going to come back a little bit. And I'll get my square, my 45 degrees, put that on. Get it nice. Just take your time on this, because this is going to set the whole lot out. I'll pull that back to there. And what I've got is, we're going to be using 2mm spacers for this one. It's up to you how big gaps. 2mm I quite like, it's quite a fine gap. So we'll get them in. That's the first one set. And you just keep adding to it then. So another one here. Put it on. Another one here. Get my spacers. You're going to use, I picked 2 bags of spacers up because I know I'm going to be using quite a lot of them. More spaces the better really. Then you know you're not going to go out of line. So there we go, so we've got this first one touching, a second one touching, that'll be a little triangle cut which we'll do later. We're going to have to pull adhesive out of these as we go along so it doesn't dry, and then we'll just carry on like this. So I'm just going to talk over this bit. So you don't have to have these little cuts in, but I like the little cuts. I think it makes it look a bit better. But you can just cut the tile and have them flat, because I know people will be saying, oh, you should have just cut the tile and pushed it up so there's no little cuts. But I quite like the little cuts, so that's why we're doing it this way. But you don't have to. You can just cut the tile at 45 degrees and just butt it straight up, and then you won't have the little cuts to do later on. So what I've done is I've got my first row in now, and then I've set my laser up again and I've put it on points, and I'm just making sure that it's touching every point, and if not I can shove it a little bit that way. It just keeps it nice and square, because when you come through this door hole here, we really want a nice straight lines. We don't want it going out. That's why I'm using that many spacers and making sure every row that I put in is going to be nice and straight. If you're doing a big area, you're going to have to keep doing this because you can soon run out. Right, we'll crack on with this next row. We're on next row, so we can't get this in at minute for the pipe, so we'll put this one here. I'm just going to put this one in as a guider. I'm not doing any cuts yet. I want to get all the big ones down, then what I'll do is I'll cut them for you next, probably tomorrow, because then I'll let it go off then. So this is next. So you just continue it pattern, basically, same thing. Right, next row, just got laser on again. You don't have to use a laser. You can just use a string line just to check it. And if it is out, just push it in a little bit. But it seems to be working fine. These spacers must be all perfect and tiles must be perfect. So I'm getting a good straight line down here. A bit of plaster on that because Tim's knocking off these, and we're going to start boarding these with Jacko board against round shower. So this will be Jacko boarded, and then we've got some hexagon tiles on as well. I should film that really. That'll be fun to do. I haven't done no hexagons. It used to be pretty old-fashioned hexagon tiles, but they're back in again. Right, let's crack on. So that's that down. I'm going to let this go off. We're going to be starting. I've got door frames and stuff to do, so I'm going to get that done. I will see you in the morning when we do the cuts. That's having some vanity units there. That's what all the toilet pipe and everything's for. So hopefully that'll be enough there. But yeah, let's crack on with it in the morning. So we're going to do cuts. We're going to start off with this 45. Put it in this corner. I just want to be a little bit back front corner because I'm doing a I've got grout line, so put that there and I'll go up with that. And then what we'll do is we'll cut that on here. This blade's a bit gone, so I'm going to do two runs with it. Square it up. And then crap. There we go. And then one should fit in here. Like that. And then the offcut should go up. I'll get rid of this. the off cut will drop in there like that. So I can get 2 cuts out of one on most of it. So I've got some cuts already done. I'll just put them in loose, make sure they all fit first. And then what I'll do is, see that leaves got a bit of grout in there that I need to get out, adhesive. Right, I'll crack on with the rest of them. We'll do that tricky one round radiators. So when you're trying to cut these ones, you can just get an off cut, bob it in, then get your main one, flush it up at that end, leave your 2mm gap at this end, mark it, get this, put it on like this, that'll go like that, look, flush it up to your mark, mark it off. I have to cut it this way right-handed, and I'm no good right-handed, so it'll probably break on me. Measure it up. Just put wheel on, make sure I'm in line. Give it 2. Then should be right. There you go. And then you can do the same on others, just put an off cut in. Right, radiator one. Probably just going to drill an hole in it. Right, we'll try this. I've made it a little bit bigger hole and it's going to get covered. So that fits in there, and then we'll get some new ones of these and some of that stainless covering for that. That'll be covered. That'll go there. There we go. I've cheated a little bit. I've made it all a little bit bigger because it's having them things on. I could have probably made it really tight and then took back of it out and had a little piece in back, but I think that'll be fine. So I took this one out. I thought I'll have another go, see if we can make it a bit better. So we got that on there. So it might not, once that's on, it's probably not even going to need them round it. But they look a lot better now, look. So that's good. Right, I'll get it tied up and show you it. So I've been trying some different stuff out with this tanking. This is waterproof joint sealant tape by Mega. It's in 2 strips. It's really good. It's better than that other stuff. So you pull one strip off that, look, and you literally just stick it on where you want it. It's self-adhesive, and you just pull your top strip off. It's really, once it's stuck on, you pull it off, you're pretty done for, like, it just does not like coming off. And then on bottom, what, you can just go round in one, so you just fold it into the corner and round. It's really good stuff. It's 30 quid a roll, quite harsh, but I think it's better than that other stuff. So that's it. We've got the herringbone done. We're going to grout this up when we've finished all the job, and then we don't get tile adhesive in it and all that stuff. So we'll grout that up last. That is what we're doing next. Hexagon tiles in here. So I think you start off with an half. I've looked at pictures because I haven't laid any of these before. So I think you start off with halves and then you just go up from there. That's most of the pictures I've seen, starts like that. But that's it, that's the floor. Right, I'll see you, catch you in the next one if you want to see the rest of this tiling and getting this bathroom sorted. See you later. So this is the lasgoo laser. I was going to show you it on site, but I forgot all about it. So this is it. This is the lasgoo. And it comes with 2 batteries. These are batteries, look. And you can actually charge the batteries up from here. So you just press button as well. It tells you how much power. You get 2. There's 1 in there and 1 in there. You actually get the stand for it. If you go on the... I'm going to put a link in description. And also it's got a code with it. I think it's like 130 quid, which is pretty damn cheap. For a good quality laser. It's got a stand on it, but I've been using that on the job and I seem to have left that on the job, so I can't show you that in a minute. But yeah, this is it. So it's got three on it, 3 lasers on it, lot, and you can do everything. So you can do the you can get your plumb bob, so that's your plumb on there, across, 1 up wall, 1 across, 1 on top as well. It is a fantastic bit of kit, and the batteries seem to last quite a long while as well. And it's got a few different settings on it. I mean, I'll probably explain it a bit more later on in some other videos, because I'm going to be using this on some other videos. You get a, you don't get the charger, but you get the cable for it. So you just need the charger plug for it, which is basically a mobile charger. Will do it. Book telling you what it is, and these targets, I never really use these targets. They pretty much just stay in there. And it also connects to a detector as well, this one, so you can actually buy the detector for it, which is pretty cool. But that's it. That's the lasgoo laser. So I'll put the link in the description, and there's a little discount code if you're interested in one of these. Right. That's it. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.